Everybody wants this cookie, my spoiled rotten cookie. Yeah, everybody wants this cookie, my spoiled rotten cookie. Yeah.
What is up, people? Welcome back to Coffee and Commentary. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me and see me good before we get popping tonight. I mean, get it popping today. It ain't night yet. What in the hell is going on with me? Anyway, I had to, of course, update the title and update the story, which is why we're running a little behind tonight. Today, not tonight. You know what I mean, damn it. And how we got 422 people in here already. I appreciate everybody. This is going to be a little bit serious to start, and then I'm going to give you the funny at the end, because I just feel like it's been a whole lot of death going on over the weekend, and they say that this stuff happens in threes. Nicole Thea, Naya Rivera now has finally been found. Elvis Presley, grandson, and died by a suicide apparently. Kelly Preston, John Travolta's wife, has died. We'll talk about that stuff tonight, and we'll talk about Wayfair tonight as well. You see me and hear me good? Thank you so much. By the way, guess what? This shirt's a damn medium. I'm just saying. Wait a minute. I gotta show y'all real quick. So the shirt a medium, right? Wait a minute. The shirt a medium, right? The jeans right here. These jeans right here, 34. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you better come through weight loss. Anyway. So let's get serious for a minute. So breaking news, guys, is that the body of Glee actress Naya Rivera has actually been found. It was found at the bottom of Lake Piru. Now, if you guys don't know Lake Piru, that's in Ventura County, outside of LA. In California, the way the lake is it's very inconsistent in the depth of it, and it's basically not really safe for swimming. So you can be in one part of the lake and, you know, the water only come up to your ankles or to your knees. And then you go to another part of the lake and you dropping like 20 feet down or even 112 feet. I think they said that's the depth of the lake was like 112 feet, if I'm not mistaken. At the bottom of the lake, it's a whole bunch of vegetation and as well as many other things going on in the lake where if somebody was to get caught and trapped down there, they're just pretty much stuck. This is why I advocate for people. I don't give a damn how strong of a swimmer you are. I don't care how long you've been swimming. I don't care how comfortable you feel. All that cliff diving shit, jumping off of shit into the water, don't do it. Jumping into open waters like the oceans and lakes and rivers and all that, don't do it. If it ain't a pool, don't do it. Still be careful even in a pool. Still be careful even in the jacuzzi. Don't be getting in the jacuzzi when you drunk and high as hell. I know it's fun to get drunk and get lit and 30 of us to pile into a hot tub. Maybe I'm telling you my business and not what y'all do. You know, hopefully you ain't doing that with the Rona, because, you know, between all the STDs, the bacteria and everything else going on in these waters nowadays, you might not want to do that. But, you know, we don't want you getting Rona in your cooch. But I say all of that to say, be mindful of water, be respectful of water, respect it like you respect fire. You don't just play with fire like that. Respect it like you respect wind. When it gets too windy or when it's a tornado, your ass take cover. You need to use the same caution for the water as well. And now, no word, of course, on if she, you know, if it was a suicide, if she accidentally drowned. But what we do know is that her body has been found. She was only 33 years old. There is something to these celebrities dying at 33 and 27. I'm not a gematria, however you pronounce it. I am not an expert in that. But, you know, if you know, you know what I'm saying, right? Somebody also put in the chat for me, how old was Kelly Preston? She lost her 2-year battle with breast cancer. How old was she? And tell me how old Elvis Presley's grandson was. I'm just interested in knowing. And so it's been really sad over the weekend because you've seen Naya's mother at the lake with her arms out just calling for her baby's body to be found. The man that you saw on IG yesterday running towards the water and like putting the water on himself, that was actually Naya's father. That was not her ex-husband, Ryan Dorsey or whatever. That was not him at all. He will, of course, keep and retain custody of their 4-year-old son they have together. I don't know, since that little boy is only 4 years old. Let me say this. Let me touch on the little boy and I'll go back to the father and what he was doing, because I can probably explain it. As far as the little boy is concerned, by him losing his mother at 4 years old, I kind of wonder if he will actually end up remembering her or not. Y'all can let me know. Can y'all remember back to age 4? I can remember back to like age 5. Everything else I have pretty much blocked out for my own reasons. So I can't remember that far back. Maybe you can. And so, unfortunately, his mother would probably end up becoming a distant memory for him. And so we can only hope and pray that the father is not petty and allows the mother side of the family to play a part in his upbringing so that he can still have those connections to both sides. Because, literally now that Naya is gone, the only connection they have to Naya is the child. Now, let's get back to the dad that you guys might have saw on the news running into the water and throwing the water on himself. Sometimes when people die, whether it's, we'll just say when people die. Sometimes when people die, their loved ones like to go to the site of where it happened and just try to bring something back with them just to try to feel their spirit in some kind of way. And so when you saw her father running into the water and almost like bathing himself in the lake, he was trying to feel his daughter's spirits. That's pretty much what that was. I know a lot of people was dragging him and they were saying that was Ryan, and they was just, a lot of people just don't get it. If you're not a spiritual person, you won't get it. We also got to talk about the fact that when it comes to water, wind, fire, I'm not talking about the group, but when it comes to these different elements, there's a reason why different religions, Hoodoo, Yoruba, or maybe Yoruba is rooted. Is Yoruba rooted in voodoo or hoodoo? I need somebody to come on the show and talk about it, explain the difference. But religions like Yoruba, Santeria, just things like that, especially those older religions, they talk about how powerful the water is, talk about the spirits that are in the water. They talk about all these different things. And I think that we as a people, even if you are a Christian, even if you may consider all that other stuff witchcraft, just because you might consider it witchcraft, it don't mean it ain't real. And I think that we need to teach people about these things so that we can use more caution when we are in water, when we're on a plane, when we're in a helicopter, when we're doing whatever the hell we're doing. Because what you have to realize is that water is not your domain. That water is a world all on its own. And you might think we know a whole lot about the oceans. You might think we know a whole lot about the rivers and lakes. We actually don't. So, rest in peace to Naya Rivera. I'm sure there will be a lot of conspiracies. I'm looking at things a little funny because she died at 33. She's the third or fourth member of Glee to actually pass away. The whole situation looks weird. Why was she out there by herself? It seems fishy to me, but what do I know? So shout out to all 1,100 of y'all that's in the chat. Voodoo, that's not voodoo. People need to look up the definition. See, I need people to school me because I'm trying to get into African spirituality and understand those things. But sometimes you get words misconstrued. And, okay, I'll tell you this, right? Like, I couldn't sit down with my grandmother and have a conversation with her about my chike beads I got in here. I couldn't have a conversation with her about my sage or Oshun or Yemaya or Yemiya, however you say, like, or Ogun. I couldn't have a conversation with her about that because she just deems it as evil. And a lot of Americans do. But those deities, those spirits, people have believed in those since the beginning of time. And that is for a reason. That shit is real. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to move right along. I am going to ask y'all this, right? Y'all thinking suicide? Okay. I'm going to ask y'all this. Is it possible for when someone is ready to go, when they're in their mindset, is it possible for them to literally not even be aware that they're killing themselves? Like, let me explain, right? Like, let's say she was on the boat and she's in the water because something have took over her to where she might have saw, like, her childhood in the water. She might have saw a dead relative. Like, she might have really thought she was going somewhere good, but she was really drowning herself. Does that make sense? Like, can someone basically, like, subconsciously get rid of themselves and not even be trying to, but they just subconsciously do it? Because their spirit is ready to go, even if in the physical they don't understand. I'm gonna move right along. This is getting too deep. It's getting too deep. Y'all saying yes? Y'all saying yes? Why would she take her son though? That's my own thing. All right, I'm gonna move right along, guys. From that, we're gonna play a commercial, and we'll be back to talk about the YouTuber who has also passed away, Nicole. Now, shout out to Illusion Clothing. I also have to shout out another sponsor of Coffee by Commentary. This black-owned, no, wait a minute, let me back up. Woman-owned, black-owned coffee brand is called Coffee by Kofi, which is a high-energy kickstarter to your day that's going to kickstart you in your ass, get you out of bed, and help you to get everything done that you need to. Now, another benefit of this good coffee here is that, how can I put it? You definitely won't be full of shit when you use it. Let me just tell you that. So, I love it. It's more of a darker roast, but it still tastes sweet. It makes your whole kitchen smell good. You know, I love this shit here. I love this shit. I love all my small business owners, man. Between my sponsors, small business owners out there in the world that watch me, y'all, I ain't gonna really have to buy nothing else. Can I find a black-owned tissue company? If I find a black-owned tissue company, I'm gonna be ecstatic. Now, all right, now let's move on from that and let's talk about Nicole Thea. Nicole Thea was only 24 years old. She is was a YouTuber. Now, when I did some research on her YouTube page, she did beauty, she did hair, she vlogged her pregnancy as well as her relationship, and even just current topics as well. She had a YouTube channel with about 76,000 subs, and then on IG she had 100,000 followers. She had deal brands, so she was a sister that was really out here getting it, doing it. She was 8 months pregnant, glowing, and really happy, living with her boyfriend. She was just in a really good place in life. You know how like you see some pregnant women and you like, oh, you going through it. You know, either her man done left, she's in an abusive situation, maybe her money ain't right, she has no idea how she's going to take care of this child. Like, you can just tell she going through a lot of stress. When you look at Nicole's videos, you don't see that. You see somebody that was literally excited to bring forth a new life into this world. She didn't have to be married. It really didn't even have nothing to do with that dude. She was excited to be a mother. So unfortunately, she passed, as well as the baby that she was pregnant with. She was going to name the baby Rain. It was a boy. And they both passed. And now the family did not say exactly how she passed, but we can put two and two together and figure out, well, what's the only way that a mother and a child is going to die at the same time. They didn't say no car accident. They didn't say no shooting, nothing like that. It was obvious that she went into labor and she died of childbirth. And so this is the conversation I really wanted to have with y'all is, are we at a point, whether in this country or even throughout the world, where there's black people, wherever black people are spread out at, do we need black-owned hospitals? Colored hospital, Negro hospitals, whatever you want to call them. Do we need our own? Because it's been proven through statistics and a lot of studies that when a black woman, when black people in general, but let's just talk about delivery and labor, and y'all can tell me y'all stories too. By the way, if you have a labor story you want to tell on the show, email me and let me know. I'll interview you. I would love to hear about your experiences as well. It's been proven time and time again that even when black women go in to deliver, when y'all say y'all in pain, they don't believe you. Literally, a lot of white doctors believe that black people can tolerate more pain. And now I would say that that goes back to slavery and all the shit that was done to us, and how we were able to live through a lot of that. But I don't think white folks today realize that a lot of us died through a lot of that shit too. But anyway, but you literally have other races and cultures that believe that we can tolerate more pain. Then when you ask for something, nobody listens to you. When you ask for help, nobody listens to you. But then when a white mother goes in to deliver, a lot of times the red carpet is pretty much laid out for her, because they see themselves in her. It's a reason why we need equal representation across the board. Because white people relate to white people, black people relate to black people. Let's just call it what it is. And so when they see us, oh, you'll be all right. Oh, you're just complaining. No, bitch, the 8-pound baby is coming out of her. She's in pain. You might just want to check her again. Maybe the epidural really didn't take like she told you, because she wouldn't be screaming bloody murder if it had. Like, it's stuff like that where I feel like a lot of people are not having these honest conversations. I feel like a lot of doctors don't want to come out and say anything because they don't want to lose their careers as well. But it has to be a reason why when we go to the hospital, a lot of times we don't come back out. It's a reason why black folks have a fear of the water, why they have a fear of police, why they have a fear of hospitals, places where, you know, you're supposed to go and get help. And a lot of times you literally don't get it and you just don't make it out. And so like I said, I don't know if we need black-owned hospitals. I don't know if the answer is simply just more black doctors, but this is a real issue. This is not something that we're making up, because even when you go past labor and delivery, let's talk about nursing homes. If you've had a black grandparent or a parent in a nursing home, you got to damn near kick off in nurses' asses and let them know, bitch, I'm here every other day, every day to stay on your ass to make them do their job and take care of your parent. You got a question, don't nobody want to answer. They let your relatives sit there and daze in their own shit. Like, it's stuff like that when it comes to others, those issues don't seem to be as prevalent. But then when we voice it, we're kind of made to feel crazy. But I know I'm not crazy, because even though I don't have any children, I've never taken a woman to labor and delivery. I've almost lost a friend to childbirth as well. She almost died. I've heard a lot of stories where basically, hell, you spit out the baby Tuesday night, and Wednesday afternoon they try to wheel your ass out of there. And it's like, wait a minute, can you give her a few days? She just had a whole human. Like, you just stitched her up. Maybe just let her chill. Can she chill? Okay, she healthy, fine. Let her watch some Maury. Let her eat some Chinese food. Let her chill. Just let her chill. Now, they be ready to wheel your ass out there the next damn day. So, I'm going to go in here in the chat and see what y'all saying. Right, true fact. Okay. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because I'm a CNA in the nursing homes. It's not right. The nursing homes are not right at all. No, we need nursing home reform as well. That's why a lot of coaches will tell you they don't put their parents in homes. They don't put their grandparents in homes. If you can keep your loved one at your house and the siblings and the family members rotate responsibilities, I suggest you do that if you can. Let a nursing home be your absolute last resort, because ain't nobody gonna give a damn about your people like you do. They just not. Insurance. Oh, it has something to do with insurance. Okay. See, I'm a little, even though I've dealt with insurance a little bit, I know, okay, so basically the hospital was like, if you ain't got no good insurance, you can get your ass out of here. Like, if we just billing the state for you, or if we think you ain't gonna pay. But wait a minute, though. You got people, wait, let's be real. You got Latin people that run over here with the baby coming out the cooch, baby crowning, as they cross the Rio Grande. And they have their babies at hospitals here. And I don't even hear about them dying as much as I hear about us dying in delivery. Can we be real about that? Even the Beverly Hills nursing home was an issue. They rather do C-sections to get the insurance money. Yeah, but with a C-section, you have like a 12-week recovery. You have literally like a 12-week recovery with a C-section. Abdominal muscles messed up. Can't even walk up the steps. Always come back down to the dollar. No, it doesn't. Serena Williams almost died in childbirth. She sure did. She sure did. I heard they make some women have C-sections because the doctors get paid more. Okay, I'm trying to see what else. Anybody else has a story like that? A nursing home I went to school near had abuse in it. Very true. Lisa Jones said, but it be your own black nurses. Now that I have never had an issue with. I will say that. When I've had people, oh, it's an 8-week recovery? Okay, my bad. When I've had people in the hospital or in nursing homes, I actually had good service from the black staff. I ain't talking about my personal life and the issues I have with black folks. I'm talking about my people that I've seen in nursing homes and hospitals. The black staff was cool and did their job. Or maybe it was because I could relate to them more. I don't know. But we would have to stay on the white staff. I remember that shit. I was only 9 years old. I wasn't doing no damn talking, but I remember that. Hey, make sure you change this. Hey, make sure you change that. What's that discoloration? Let's talk about other people not even understanding why, we can have discolorations and why the shit ain't normal. Yes, black people come in different shades, and yes, we get darker and lighter with the sun. We know all that, but we don't just be changing colors like that. I'm just saying. So it's like, wait a minute, what you ain't done nothing about that purple damn mark on Grandpa? But she can't really see it because Grandpa dark skinned, so she can't even really tell. She just think that's his skin. It's shit like that I'm talking about. Yes, my black nurse saved me from getting a C-section. It's no compassion, no nothing. It's pitiful. Wow. AMV Beat said I had 4 C-sections and then my third on I felt everything. Damn. I felt the clip that was holding my stomach and they didn't do anything. Damn. And I don't know if y'all ever just venture on the YouTube and just watch a C-section. It's just cut, moving intestines, moving this, cut, putting stuff on table, pulling the baby out, and they just pretty much they just stuff the woman back together. They just stuff her like a turkey. And I'm like, damn, how you even know you putting shit back in the right place? Because they doing it so quick and stitch her up and just kind of like, okay, here's your baby. It's sad. It really is. And it's really unfortunate. Yes, encourage a separation. You encourage a separation of people. It's not about me encouraging a separation. I'm just asking if we need it. If you are not going to relate to me in my time of need, which is going to a hospital, if you can't relate, yeah, we need an equal representation. We do. They do get stuff. I had 2 C-sections. Okay. Some doctors think black people have thicker skin. I mean, technically we do, in a sense of like aging, in a sense of how we're more prone to keloids when we get cut and scarring and things like that. But not saying, we can take a bullet or something better than somebody else. Like, no, like that black person and that white person both need your help equally. When my papa was on bed rest, I always sat there when a nurse or anyone was always around him. I don't trust people. I don't either. And I've been burned down your shit by my folks. I'm just saying. Let's talk about, before we move on, rest in peace to Nicole. And before we get to the funny, let's talk about really quick how in this country they got women having babies the incorrect way. You're not supposed to be laying on your back having your baby. You're supposed to be squatting. I'm just saying, is that part of the issue too? That you're on your back, you're going against gravity versus squatting down with your elders holding you up so you can push that baby out? I'm just saying. Is anybody gonna talk about that? Because that could be part of the issue for a lot of people too. We know us, they learn us, we need our own. How about we separate the sisters to black half and white half? Would that make people happy? Okay. My mom and sister had my back. They kept asking questions with both of my pregnancies. Yeah. Yes, Storm, gravity pulls matter down. I'm an East. Okay. Amini's World saying I'm East African, and when I had my twins, I was in so much pain. And the flag from Africa, they kept telling me, "You're strong, you can handle this," and would not give me medicine. Wow. Okay. We're gonna move right along from that because I wanted us to actually talk about A1 and Lyrica as well. So let's go on and let's talk about them. Okay, that was the sad. I want to move on to the funny. And let me get my notes here so I can actually go through these damn notes. Okay, so A1 and Lyrica from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I really don't know them from too much and nothing else, but Lyrica is a singer. To be honest, Lyrica Anderson she's underrated. I'm still waiting for her to pop. She got good throat and she got good vocals. Her mama's name is also Lyrica, and old school Lyrica low-key got vocals and got good throat too. But this couple here, who, when I look at them, I see 2 lesbians. I don't even see a man and a woman at this point. Went on to the Zeus Network. I'm not going to be disrespectful. I am not on my watch am I going to do that. Okay. They went over there to the Zeus Network and did a segment, a show, an episode or whatever called The Conversation. It was booted off by Princess and Ray J, where a couple that's basically on the brink of divorce sits down and they try to have an unscripted conversation that they ass can't have in their own house. So y'all can't talk at home, even though you at home, but for a $75,000 or $100,000 check, oh, now you want to talk in front of the cameras. Okay, cool. You want to monetize your pain, you might as well profit off of it. It ain't like you picked a pretty dude to even have a baby by anyway. I mean, hell, you didn't. Yeah, you've been sharing the strap for the last 7-some years, you know, and now you ready to move on. And so A1 and Lyrica sat down, and the first episode was basically A1 and Lyrica going back and forth and arguing over nothing and having nothing to say. And let me say this. When I look at Lyrica, I see a woman who was already done with her man. For number one, she ain't that interested in trying to reconcile this. Why? Because she's been trying to reconcile it, and A1 has been reconciling his penises and other vaginas. Number two, Lyrica has actually already bought her a damn townhouse, and so ain't no woman buying her another spot until she is done with the man. A woman will try and try and try, but once she get her own place, she's not coming back home. She gone, and she gone forever. I can tell by the way that Lyrica is keeping herself up, got that body back after that baby. She getting some sausage on the side, and she getting some good sausage, which is why she don't give a damn about A1 and nothing that he talking about. She ready to move on. She's ready to move on. I guess you can almost look at A1 and Lyrica's entanglement like a bootleg version of the Smiths. They are not the Smiths. They are not as famous as the Smith. Or y'all really, what are y'all blowing? What are y'all niggas blowing? What the fuck? God. Sitting there blowing, ain't blowing shit. Anyway, I apologize. I apologize for that. I apologize for that. That was a little, anyway. We're going to move right along. So, but like I was saying, basically they're like an off-brand version of the Smiths in their situation, right? But without the talent, the money, and the real, like, brand. So, and when Lyrica try to talk throughout the first episode, they get absolutely nowhere. So they decide to bring out the mamas. Now, Zeus, y'all know damn well that Lyrica's mama and A1's mama was not going to do nothing but give you good ratings, which I'm not mad at. Because we know damn well that ain't no progress going to be made with these two mamas because they hate one another. And so do y'all want to know what the whole issue is between Lyrica's mama and A1's mama? Because that was really the damn the best part of the show. Because A1 and Lyrica sat there and absolutely said nothing to one another. You know, even A1, he's supposed to be a man, allegedly. Supposed to be a man, but his mama do all the talking for him. First off, if that was my mama, you not coming. I'm just going to keep it real. My mama not coming on TV, not dressed for her body shape. My mama's not coming on TV in a bad wig. I'm just going to keep it honest with y'all. And so I feel like if A1 can keep his extensions together and keep himself dressed down from head to toe, he should do the same for his mama. That's just my opinion. But the whole issue between Lyrica's mom and A1's mom is all about the baby. And who the baby calls Nana. And who's going to get more of the baby's attention. And A1's mama did more talking than that boy did talking. He's not a man yet. He's still a boy because his mama got to handle everything for him. This whole conversation was really between Lyrica G and Pam. That's it. Because A1 and Lyrica just walked off and said nothing. Maybe one of the biggest reasons why A1 and Lyrica can't grow up and get their marriage together is because they are still under the tits of their mothers. Their mothers are actually running the show. We thought A1 and Lyrica was sharing the strap. I think it's really Pam and Lyrica G that's sharing the strap. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. This shit was an embarrassment. It was funny to watch, but it was a literal embarrassment, and that y'all got absolutely nothing accomplished. You still not going to be able to co-parent. You still going to be arguing and fighting. Lyrica still getting dicked down by whoever she getting dicked down by. I can tell by the way she act. And A1, spring break, whatever he want to call himself, is going to continue to look like a crackhead lesbian. Let's just be honest. And then you sit back and think, too, you like the nerve of people. The nerve of A1 to be cheating on anybody when he's lucky that any woman wanted to get in a homosexual relationship with him. The nerve! Like, did somebody tell this nigga he was that nigga? Did somebody tell this dude he was that dude? Ladies, I want y'all to tell me. Y'all tell me why y'all in here. Is A1 the type of dude that y'all would want? I just want to know, is A1 the type of dude that y'all would want? A1 mama didn't know how to sit down like a woman. She couldn't. She was mansplaining. She was manspreading. Legs spread wide. Just bow. F.U.P.A all down. Look at the mess. Doing more talking for her son than what he can talk for himself. That's the epitome of what's wrong. That's what's wrong with black men now. They have no independence. Where is A1's daddy at? I ain't heard him mention his daddy one time. Or is the you hear a lot of women say I'm the mama and the daddy, but when I look at Pam, I literally see the mama and the daddy. I think she produced that nigga asexually. I think she had the capabilities to do it. A1 is a clown. Everybody's saying no. I'm just saying. Between the Nene wigs, the black nail polish, I ain't mad at them for being different. I'm just saying it don't look good. But I'm just saying, when you got your man cheating on you, wearing Nene wigs and black nail polish, can you blame Lyrica for not wanting to be with him? Can you blame her for moving on? I believe Safari tapped that. Can you blame her? I'm just saying. And I could also tell that when A1 and Lyrica was having a conversation, Lyrica is still not spilling all his tea. She still got some kind of respect for him. I can tell. Because she ain't told us everything that she can tell us. Just like Jada wasn't really telling us everything that she could have told us about Will. Come on now. Now, a lot of y'all saying, well, what attracted her to A1 in the beginning? A1 and Lyrica been together for a long time, like 7 or so years. They both really didn't have no money like that in the beginning. That was back when they met. A1 was Lloyd back then. He was regular Lloyd, looking just like his... Yeah, no, his name is Floyd. I'm sorry. A1 back then was Floyd. He looked just like his brother, Lloyd. He was regular, schmegular guy from Kansas City, Missouri. He looked like a Kansas City, Missouri Negro, too. Regular dude back then, probably lovable. Not the most you want to look at, but probably lovable. But then he got in Hollywood and started making that money, and it turned into what A1 is today. That's why A1's own brother said, "What is this? I don't even know you anymore. What is this?" And I'm sitting here saying to Zeus, "What is this? That's what y'all paying these hoes $100K to do, to sit there and not talk about nothing?" Oh, and basically at the end of the damn conversation, Pam and Lyrica try to fight one another, but they can't fight because they both too old, too stiff, and got on bodysuits that are 3 sizes too small to even move and Millie Rock and Molly Wop. They couldn't do nothing. They looked at a mess. Leave y'all mamas at home. Lyrica mama looking like a better version of LaToya Jackson. A1 mama up there looking like Ving Rhames. I'm thinking this is 2-1 Fool in Rhythm Nation. I was flabbergasted. Tokyo Tony's show was better. Yes, it was. Tokyo Tony's show was better. It's a shame they didn't do nothing but pay Tokyo Tony Monopoly money. Now, I had to drag her the other day, but she actually deserved her check. She earned her check. She earned her check and she earned her daughter's check. Because Black China, you have no conversation. Your melanin is gone. Your personality went with it. You know how to make that money, so I ain't gonna put you down. But you bleaching. You look like an ashy feline cat. Your mammy walking around built like a hobbit, saying she hate black bitches while she wash her coochie in the gas station sink. It's a whole lot of confusion going on up and through there. That's another episode for another day. I sat there, I watched it like, damn, I was looking forward to really like reviewing this. Ain't nothing to review. Y'all sitting up there arguing about nothing. So, anyway, I know y'all asked about, the conversation. I know a lot of y'all felt like, I'm not paying my $3.99 to watch that ish. Storm, you pay it and watch it and tell us about it. And so I promised I would. So there you go. But this wasn't even worth its own episode video by itself because there was nothing to say. They said nothing. It's a waste of time. What do they do outside of love and hip hop? Okay, you got to keep in mind, A1 is a songwriter and Lyrica G is too. Lyrica G, she wrote a Beyonce song and some other songs. A1 then wrote a lot of songs. Them songwriters is who actually gets the checks. So they can be low key and just rake in their money. That's how Neo has made a lot of his money. So that's just how it go. But anywho, Guys, I wanted to actually go ahead now and give y'all a few minutes to make comments, and then we out of here. This was a good coffee and commentary. We topped out around 1,500 people watching in the middle of the day. I am thankful. I love all y'all. I am grateful. I'm humbled. Okay. Why did you remove the last video? I put it on private. That was my choice to put it on private for obvious reasons. Lord, if you had on a stimulus chain on top, nah, I didn't feel like putting on that stimulus chain. I ain't feel like putting that on. A1 is a producer. Okay, still, he getting that behind the scenes money. The people on Front Street don't be making money like that. It's the people behind them that do. Black China trying to look like the new Kylie. No, Black China trying to look like a cat. She's trying to look like a cat lady. A1 and his mom should get a spinoff. I mean, no, the mamas need a spinoff. We need a show with the mamas. We need A1 mama. We need Lyrica G. We need Jim Jones mama. We need Deb, Mama Deb, and we need Mama D. Who else? And we need New York mama. We need. You want to talk about the Real Housewives? We need the real mamas of hip hop. Tiffany Pollard mama, Mama D, Miss Deb, Lyrica G, Pam. Who else did I just say? Ooh, throw Tokyo Tony in there too. She's somebody's mama. That would be a damn good show. If it's on private, who can watch it? Nobody. That's why it's on private. I'm not going to delete it though, because I want the little piece of change that I made off of it. Storm, the way you took your chain off at the end of the last live had me like, it's about to go down. Oh yeah, that was a whole mess. That was a whole damn mess. These moms would kill each other. No, it would be a good show. It mean DC's mom, yes, because she can't. Keisha Cole mama, yes. VH1, y'all put this together. This is your show. The mamas. And let me executive produce it. I already know how to put them. I already know how to put them in certain situations and have this shit popping. Y'all, Candy's mama too. Candy's mama was like, what she tell Todd? She said, I think you are opportunist. He said, opportunist? He said, what am I trying to get? She said, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river high enough to keep me off your ass, baby. Then you got Jim Jones mamas. I'm a physicality. Bit. Wait a minute. Come on now. You got Frankie clowning. Come on, man. This is your show. Miss Deb. They're the strong. Miss Deb is really there for security. Come on, man. Tamar mama. Yes, Tamar mama. Not another word. I'm gonna slap you say one more thing. And I'm going to slap the piss out your mouth. Shut up, Trina. I don't need no help. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, mama. You see how quick Trina put her head down? Evelyn, Miss E said, shut up, Trina. I don't need no help. Yes, ma'am. Yes, mama. I'm sorry. Now, Tamar. Now, baby. You can tell Miss Ayana. She still said her name wrong. You can tell Miss Ayana how you feel. Without disrespecting her, because I didn't raise you like that. Then Tamar, you know her head be. She be over there malfunctioning. And she say another word, I'm going to slap the piss out your mouth. Throw Iyanla in there. Not on my watch. Or you going to disrespect this woman in front of me. Do y'all know how? Y'all, I'm so wrong for this. Oh my God, they're gonna get me. I'm so wrong for this. Y'all know how y'all be walking in the room like this? Or she'll rub somebody in her bosom. Wait a minute, cover on it. She'll take the person and rub them in her bosom. She do them just like this. Oh yeah, it's okay. It's okay, baby. Let it out, baby. Let it out. I know you never was able to do this with your own mother. It's okay, baby. Let it out. Let it out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Am I wrong for that? Am I wrong for that? Who gives y'all the reenactments on YouTube better than the storm? Who gets you? Well, I was gonna say who gets you wet. I can get you wet too, but who gives it to you better than the storm? Come on now. You know I took y'all back with all that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Brandy and Ray J mom. You know what? I can't do her off the top of my head. I can't do her off the top of my head. I know Miss Sonya look like she always ready to slap the piss out of Brandy. But she love her son. But when she mad at Brandy, she go up in her room, she close that door, she don't even talk to Brandy ass. But Ray J can do no wrong. She be ready to slap the piss out of Brandy though. Okay, Kelly Preston was 57. Bambi mom, yes, Bambi mom too. Why Mama did give Bambi mom that funeral? That obituary. I said that was creative, but that was so wrong. That was so wrong. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's too much. That is too much. Iyanla told somebody, I didn't call y'all called me. Yeah, she did. When she was with the Braxton, she said, I didn't call y'all called me. I could have been with my man. Now the part of that she didn't finish is that her man would have had her bent over with them cheeks spread and oh, I know Iyanla's a freak. Shout out to Iyanla. I know she a big nasty freak. She ain't doing all that waddling for nothing. Okay. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about the show. I also did another show without any notes at all, right off the rip. I'm kind of good here off the rip. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. And I will catch you guys later. Are you suffering from a piece of face? Do you have oily skin, dry skin, or even a combination of both? Do you suffer from acne, hyperpigmentation, eczema, psoriasis, and a myriad of other skin issues out there? Pretty much, no matter what you got going on with your skin, Shay's Creations has a solution for you. Shay's Creations is made in a home, all right, not in a laboratory. It's 100% organic, and this company focuses on skin toning, acne, hyperpigmentation, and preventing inflammation. If you're interested, all of the links to the website and social media info is in the description box below. This video has been sponsored by Bella BT. Now, ladies, do you want to bring the spa home to you? Are you ready to rejuvenate that V all while using natural herbs? This V steam is taking over feminine care from sea to shining sea, helping women with fibroids, fertility issues, stress relief, and more. And we can even get them cycles back on track. Use Bella BT, that is owned by licensed esthetician Brittany McDonald. All of her contact information is in the description box below. Hair up now and use that Bella BT so you don't be walking around with the spoiled rotten cookie. Escucha a Naturium Music on YouTube para la música latina con salsa, merengue, dopis, bachata y más. La música es para las personas hablar inglés y español. Now, to listen to Naturium's music, check out the link to his YouTube channel and the link to his IG page. It is all in the description box below. Are you tired of suffering from bloating, constipation, and other digestive issues? Are you ready to finally lose that F.U.P.A that just never seems to go away? Then consider using my colon cleaner. And yes, you heard me right, my colon cleaner. This colon cleaner is made of 100% organic psyllium fiber and has helped people reverse IBS, lose weight, and so much more. All of the information and contact info for the creator of My Colon Cleaner is in the description box below. This product here keeps my skin smooth, smelling good, and of course it is made with all natural ingredients, so I don't have to worry about breaking out and my eczema acting up. What I like to do is to give me $1 for this, rub it in the desired areas that you want to smell good. It is not cute to be ashy, get you some Lotus Radiant. Are you struggling with hair growth issues? Are you ready to finally be able to actually put your hair in a real ponytail and not that little knob? Have you found that beauty supply products leave your hair dry, flat, useless, and dull? And are you ready for a change? And if you are, you need to try some Moo Moo Grease. This product was created for us, and nothing will change about your hair if you don't change your regimen. This product can be used in old people, young people, it doesn't matter.